So tune in and set it off.
Keys Outdoors is proud to introduce KOTV on all Roku devices. What is KOTV? A new outdoor network that brings you all the best Midwest outdoor shows 24/7, 365 days a year. And it's all free. Just search your Roku for the KOTV channel, load it, and sit back and enjoy the top watched, most trusted outdoor fishing and hunting shows the upper Midwest has to offer. All trophies aren't measured in inches. Some, well, they're measured in blood, sweat, and tears. Keys Outdoors is brought to you by Great Clips, Kwik Trip, and the Boat Center. The Wisconsin River is one of the hardest working rivers in the world. It has so many paper mills and hydro dams along its banks from the headwaters to where it drops into the mighty Mississippi.
Locked and loaded, ready to go.
I met Jesse about a year ago, a local kid that would spend all of his free time chasing muskies, all from shore. Every time our paths would cross, he would show me pictures of some really nice local muskies he caught, grinding the shoreline all night long. Sounds like something I'd do. So I told him, next time you go out, give me a call. So that's what this is all about. Shoreline fishing with Jesse.
I'm gonna try throwing some blades, see if we can get some reaction strikes. What we're working with really low water levels, and you want to try and target the deeper pools. Current seams, current breaks. We do have a cold water inlet, so it is going to drop the water temp by a few degrees, and hopefully we have some luck. One thing I've learned over the years is when you're traveling up to dams or fishing offshore, you don't always have a big tackle box that you can carry around. So what we do, we get our boxes, fill it as plump as you want, just make sure it latches, make sure you're not bending any shafts or any bucktails. Get to a spot, I like to pull all the baits out, get everything untangled, lay it out all nice. That way, it's an easy, quick grab, switch baits, get a bait back in the water. Could be the difference in catching a fish and not catching the fish.
The Wisconsin River, where paper is king, the river is cut up from one dam to the next. Each section has muskies. Some sections you can navigate with ease. Others are super gnarly and can only be fished from shore.
This is our first fish. I'll cast it up on top of a rock ledge up over here. Kind of drags down, and we got the steep rock ledge. It looked like she came right off the rock ledge right over here on the point. Got her to go. 3 turns of the figure 8. She kicked out. Well, we'll keep working her, see if we can get her to go. Oh, she's back. Feels like it. Stay down. That's the way it should go. Got a really bad hook position. That's alright, that's a good sign. I'm gonna keep casting and see how many more there are.
Welcome to Great Clips. Thanks for using the Great Clips online check-in app. You'll notice things are a little different in our salons. That's because we care about your safety and comfort whenever you visit Great Clips, from after the last customer's visit to the second you walk through the door and throughout your visit. We have increased safety measures in our salons to help make you feel as safe and comfortable as possible whenever you need your next haircut. Because we want you to get back to that fresh hair feeling after a quality haircut from our expert stylists.
So tune in and set it off.
Keys Outdoors is proud to introduce KOTV on all Roku devices. What is KOTV? A new outdoor network that brings you all the best Midwest outdoor shows 24/7, 365 days a year. And it's all free. Just search your Roku for the KOTV channel, load it, and sit back and enjoy the top watched, most trusted outdoor fishing and hunting shows the upper Midwest has to offer.
I was shooting the breeze with a fellow fan when he tells me I'm a Kwik Trip store leader. And I'm like, I love Kwik Trip. I know Jim, who first told me Kwik Trip has the freshest fuel. And Mary, who's like, fresh Karuba coming up. And Greg, who reminded me that you have no-fee ATMs in bathrooms that are always clean. And Linda, who rang up my milk and eggs and sent me off with a see you next time. And the Kwik Trip store leader is like, here's my card, in case you're ever looking. You never know.
Kwik Trip, we got you covered.
Jesse's plan was to fish this spot until they stopped showing or biting, and then move on to another couple spots on this stretch of the river. Each stretch of the river has 4 or more spots like this. This area of the Wisconsin River has many hydro dams that break up the river into sections, some only being 1 mile to 2 miles until the next dam, and some longer. All the sections have muskies. Just some sections, well, they're better than others. And that's where the legwork comes in. Beating the bush till you find those muskies.
That was a mid-40s. I don't know if you saw that. Like a mid-40s inch muskie just swam right underneath us. Right along this ledge. I don't look too interested, but only time can tell. Fish, 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 fish. Oh, this is nice one. Stay down. Stay down. This is what it's all about right here. Oh man. Nice, perky, beautiful, girthy Wisconsin River muskie. Let me pop the hooks out of here real quick. Oh, come on, girl. Just like that. That's what it's all about, baby. It's almost better to watch them swim away than it is to see them come in. Today I'm throwing a Team Rhino color single girl. You got the bronze colored blade, and a little bit of marabou, and then tinsel. It's a great substitute for all them guys that like to throw smaller blades in the summer. You know, your MEPs, whatever else. But you have the single blade action without sacrificing all the size. Makes it a lot easier for these fish to find the bait.
Jesse would work that whole area, making sure that every lure in his box got wet. He said it's incredible how many times he has caught muskies fishing the same hole for hours just by giving a different look, different presentation, different lure. As the sun set, it was time to head back to a mill town along the Wisconsin River, where paper is king. This past summer, when water temps seemed to be out of control, with 80+ degree water everywhere, and I mean everywhere, I called the Dakotas, northern Minnesota, Green Bay, out east, everywhere. And everybody that I talked to had the same story. Super warm water temps. I finally found a place, but it was far away. And Great Lakes big. Lots of area for one guy to cover. But I needed to go. I needed to try and get some fish on film, seeing that I've already missed 3 weeks with this crazy warm water.
This is where the WX 2060, it shines. Big rough water, Great Lakes style. Them trim tabs, this thing is so smooth, so dry.
Now it's time to go to work. I would start out on the outside weed edge of this massive cabbage bed. This bed was big, hundreds of yards by several hundred yards wide, like looking for a needle in a haystack. These fish, they could be anywhere. The real question is if there is a bed here, how many other beds are scattered throughout this massive body of water?
Well, day one, it is 5:16, and I finally found what I was really looking for. A massive weed bed. The weeds that I marked off south of here are thin and they're on the break, and I could troll that, so that's a good trolling run. But here I'm finding that it's huge weed bed, and this is what I'm looking for. So I'm just trying to graft the outside edge of it. I know, because I drove up on top of it, that it's heavy weeds all the way through. I can do many drifts with this wind and cover this whole plateau of cabbage. So that's the game plan. I mean, it's looking pretty darn good. I got a lot of area to work here, so this is real good.
After hours of graphing new water and getting a good lay of the land, if you will, I decided to call it good for day one and start looking for a place to sleep. Here we go. Day one, end of day one, getting close to the end. It's 7:18, moved one fish. I am flying solo here, Great Lakes fishing, which I love to do. I'll be sleeping actually in my boat. Because there is really no place where I'm at. I would have to travel probably about 40 minutes, 45 minutes to even think about getting a hotel. So, and we got rain. It's been raining off and on. So I gotta tear down cameras twice today because of the rain. But just a matter of time. Tomorrow it's supposed to get sunny and overcast with 5 to 10 mile an hour winds. I'll have to look at that forecast and update it. But as of now, no fish in the boat. But that's the way this place fishes. It won't show you nothing, and all of a sudden, boom, she'll light up. And I'm hoping she lights up soon. The sun was setting, and I needed to get set up for the night.
Alright guys, set up. On the front deck, it's perfect. It's a one-man shelter, pretty much designed for this. So it is windy. I'm anchored in, so I just hope that this wind just stays down. I'm in as far as I can get into this cove here, but this is home for tonight. Oh. Very comfortable.
Super comfortable, in fact. So the only thing I worry about is drifting away. But other than that, that's about it. All I can say is kids stay in school. You don't have to revert to this kind of stuff to make a living. Time to get up. Whew. Oh, that tastes good, man. Really good. I gotta get the fish in here. Got a good night's sleep last night. Now I gotta get after these muskies here. So I finally got my weed bed all marked off. I'm just gonna pound it. We've caught fish out of this before, so I'm just gonna keep going. 71-degree water temp, dropped just about a half a degree last night. But I'm gonna do some trolling today and I'm gonna do some casting today. Just getting set up. I'm gonna start the grind. And here I'm, the 10th, 11th of July actually. So I don't know what to say. Just gotta keep grinding, I guess. Keep changing up lures and hopefully run into a fish. It's not easy. Day 2 would slowly come to an end, painfully. One pike was all I could muster up. I covered a great deal of water, both casting and trolling, and nothing. This is the cold hard reality. This is when the doubt starts to weigh heavy. Am I too early? Am I too late? Now every decision is second guessed. Do I stay or do I move? The problem with that is the reason why I'm up here. Where would I go anyways? This is the coolest water I've found anywhere in the upper Midwest. I was already 32 hours into this shoot. What's another 24? 56 hours would pass since I last touched land, and all I'd get out of this venture was a shot at one muskie, small one. Like I said in the beginning of this segment, these are the hours that no one sees but me.
Day 2 here. Yesterday we had mid-50s, bluebird skies, no wind. It was just your typical unproductive day. We moved one small fish. We got some snow coming in this afternoon. We got 2 majors, earlier start. We think they're really going to turn on today, and we're hoping for a really big fish. We've seen some monsters here in the last week, so we are hoping and praying that we find one today because they're fat right now. So
This would be my last muskie hunt before I put my skeeter away for the year. A week ago, this lake was on fire with unseasonably warm weather for this time of the year. And with really good windows, good moon, and a major change in weather upon us, this is what every muskie angler could ask for. Now it was time to see. Moment of truth. Where the rubber meets the road. For all the marbles.
The muskies did not like this change of weather. Something shut them right. Yes, got one. Got one. Jump for you. All right, buddy. What do you got?
Nice muskie.
Nice one.
Not too big, but got one.
That's a nice fish, dude. Yeah!
Right.
worked hard for that one, guys.
Man, did we work hard for that one. So we are at the end of day 2 here. They've worked our butts off, but we finally got one in the net. She ate a bag dog.
T-boned it, perfect.
Turn toward you.
Yep. Nice fish, man. Right on. Tell you what, guys, it is December, cold. We had a cold front come in, and we thought it was, you guys lit them up here a couple days ago with a warm front. And then things went kind of south. The weather changed on it, but we've been fishing hard. This is day 2. We finally got it to pay off. 30 feet of water marked with bait. Sun's going down. Last hour of it. It's what it is, man. Good job, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Nice
Beautiful fish.
Very cool.
Get her back.
Beautiful looking fish.
Oh, that's okay. She wanted to go.
Dude, congratulations.
Keys Outdoors Muskie Hunting Adventures has been brought to you by these awesome sponsors. For without them, none of this would be possible. Please check out their services, their gear, and their beer. And if you'd like to learn more about us, please visit our website at keysoutdoors.com.